Hello everyone, I want to show you how to use PowerPoint to record a lesson which you could then stream to pupils or make available to pupils. Now, I sadly can't show you the very start of the process because I'm using PowerPoint to record it, so I've done that bit, but I will walk you through it. You open PowerPoint and you go to Insert, and on the right hand side is Screen Recording. Now I can't click on that now because I am screen recording at this moment. But what happens is this little menu comes up. You want to make sure that your audio is shaded in grey to make sure they can hear you. And if you want them to see the mouse like this, you make sure that's shaded grey as well. Now when that comes up, you will have a red record button there and you hit it. Select area is to choose which part of the screen you actually capture. So I would probably select the whole screen if you're going to record a pre-existing PowerPoint. So that's what I'm going to do now. Here is my pre-existing PowerPoint. It's on the character of Gerald in An Inspector Calls. So what I would do is, remember this is all recording now, I go to it from the beginning and basically I would narrate this PowerPoint as if it was a lesson, just taking the pupils through it. I'm going to do that now, but I'll also break off to talk to you as well. So here we go. Hello everyone. Right, here's a lesson on Gerald Croft, and as you know, he's a very important character in An Inspector Calls. So firstly, I want you to think about what Gerald is actually like, and I'm going to give you 1 minute. In your books, write 5 words or short phrases that describe Gerald, and please try to make them different. Okay, they shouldn't all be synonyms. So for example, as it says on the slide there, don't put wealthy and rich because they mean the same thing. So 5 separate points about Gerald. Okay, I have a minute starting now. Go. Okay, hello teachers, back to you. So here is a point where you've got to make a decision because you want to give them that minute. You don't want to be doing this live as a stream. It defeats the whole object of pre-recording it. I'll make a separate video showing you how to video edit these sorts of things so that it's pretty simple, but it'll be easy for you then to put these things together and just hit play basically at the appropriate time. Right, let's go back to the pupils, shall we? They've had their minute. Right, your minute's up. Okay, my friends, now you've made your 5 points. Now you've got to find evidence to prove and support your ideas. So look in the Inspector Calls book and find a quote for each of those 5 points which shows that they are true. Off you go. Back to you teachers again. So obviously this point now I'd give them longer to do it, and then I'd move on to the next slide. Okay, excellent. So you've got your point and you've got your evidence. Well done. You have almost completed a P. You should be very proud of yourselves. Peeing, of course, is important in English. In English, especially when we're studying a test, we should pee often. We should pee regularly. We should pee in detail. So, what is a P? You've got your point, the P at the start. Your point is, well, I'll read you through one of mine. Gerald had noble intentions. So he initially meant well in what he was doing. I've got some evidence. The first E in P. I made her go to Morgan Terrace because I felt sorry for her. So now I've got my P, I've got my E, I need the other E, which is of course to explain. Now you've got to explain how the evidence proves your point. And so I've written an example here of a P paragraph using the points I made. So the blue bit there is my point. When Gerald takes Daisy in, he initially has noble intentions. Then I give some evidence to prove it. He explains that I made her go to Morgan Terrace because I felt sorry for her, and says he doesn't want her to go back to the bar and ask for nothing in return. So look how I've embedded those 2 short quotes there into it. Yeah, I've given evidence. I've proven what I've said is correct by putting evidence from the book. And then I need, in the red bit, to explain, don't I? So this shows that he initially is just trying to protect her and is not looking to take advantage of her. So there you go. Point, evidence, explain. The bit in red explains how the bit in green proves the bit in blue to be true. Peeing is a really important technique in English. If you keep peeing during your exam, you can't go wrong. So now it's your turn. Select one of your points and write your own P paragraph. Okay, teachers, you see how this works? Yeah, so I'm just going through all of this. Like I said, I'll show you how to add the timings in a separate video. I don't want to make things too complex. Best to get this bit done first. Then I've got basically some plenary points at the end. So, like I said in this bit, okay, what can you make 3 points about Gerald in terms of the cultural, social, historical context? And then a plenary. I should edit this, I think, because they can't really tell their partner. Maybe I would say, right, I've set a task on Google Classroom. Note down 2 points that you wouldn't have thought of making about Gerald until you did this exercise. And, well, there you go. That is it. That's it. So if you've then finished recording your lesson, slide your mouse up to the very top and that bar will drop down again. And once you hit this, it'll stop recording. Now, I don't want to do that just yet because I want to show you how to save it. When you go to save it, you're going to go to File and you're going to go to Save As. I suspect I'll be blocked from doing this now because I'm in the middle of recording something. Oh, I'm not. Okay, that's a shock. But what I would want to do, remember this can only be done after you've hit the stop button, Save As, and then you choose MP4 because you want to record it as a video. So you choose that, hit Save, and you will find you've got a video. Easy as that. So I'll make a follow-up video editing this that I just made to show how you can add gaps in it so it's ready to roll, an hour-long lesson which you can then just stream, which means you won't have to do live interaction. You will just have to hit play. Okay? Hope that made sense. Get in touch, of course, if you have any questions.